guys so much for coming. I'm freaking out. I literally still don't know what to wear. Come in, please come in. I literally need you to style me. I don't know what to do for reels.
The astrology pajamas are awesome.
Thanks, they're from Costco. But Alla, Geri-Lynn, thank you guys so much. My favorite stylist, therapist, marketing, photography, videographer, iconic duo, collective.
You're in good hands.
We're just gonna breathe.
Okay.
Geri-Lynn will style you.
I know. All right, we've got this.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. We're here with Wasabi, Alla, and Geri-Lynn. We're here with Wasabi, Alla, and Geri-Lynn, and Alla is gonna be helping us do a little bit of marketing promo reels, while Geri-Lynn helps style me for this episode because I don't know what to wear. And I was gonna say I love these fits, and I try to figure out what my guest is gonna wear and try to match the vibe a little bit.
Okay.
So if you want to take a look, see what's happening. I also have pants elsewhere.
Great.
And we can work with stuff. Let me know what you think, please.
This
Analyze.
is her wheelhouse. Let's go.
Say
Let's
more.
do it.
Let's go. Okay, let's swap places.
So we're working with some brown tones today.
But I kind of really love.
But you can be a pop of color.
Oh.
Surprise.
Just let Geri-Lynn work her
I'm just
magic.
wearing like a full
full
gown.
Yes.
Okay, what's up, you guys?
Okay, what's your favorite item of clothing in this closet?
In this closet?
Yes.
I do really love this little vestie.
Oh, perfect.
I
Let's
also
pull
love
that
this little sweater.
Okay.
Which
Ooh, we love strawberries.
Strawberry. Shout out to Dasha's
we
cat.
strawberries. We do love
I
strawberries.
almost wore a strawberry sweater, actually.
I have blazers. I also have
love
like
it.
jeans and stuff in the other room.
Okay, grab your favorite pair of jeans.
Favorite pair of jeans. Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, that's
I also have like a little
perfect.
shirt if we want to do that underneath.
Oh,
What do
yes.
you-
I love this. Let's put this
I love
on.
it.
Okay, we're putting it together.
And the doorknob presents May.
Wow,
so
cute.
Who is she?
Oh my gosh. Brought to us by so much everybody for coming. All right, let's do this interview. Woo! Get ready. Get set. Let's go. Get ready, it's the new edition. Your favorite morning meditation. Hey, it's May, pardon my success. I'm a hot mess. Pardon my success. Pardon my success. Pardon my success. Pardon my UPMS. Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to Pardon My Success. Today, I am here with Alla Arutcheva and Geri-Lynn Cesar, who are the incredible creators of Visionary Media Labs and Femini Rising, as well as individually being an incredibly talented photographer, videographer, marketer, copywriter, and stylist, therapist, creative, consultant, life coach, I don't know, anything, podcaster. Sorry, that one came out really aggressively just because fellow podcaster.
Very excited.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us, May. We're really, really excited.
Oh my gosh. I am lucky enough to have met them through the incredible Dasha, who is also here to our side, who we love so much, so dearly. This incredible, are we allowed to say that you're married on camera?
Yes.
This incredible married couple was also a part of the murder mystery episodes. If you guys remember, they have already been on PMS, but on Performance Maximum Sincerity, not on Pardon My Success. So it truly is so wonderful to have you both here. I would love to start you both off with my favorite question, and you guys can choose who amongst you would like to begin, but how did you begin storytelling and whatever that means to you?
Oh, that's a really good question. Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Do you already know?
I mean, we both have been doing storytelling for quite some time.
Take us back.
I feel like I've always been a writer. So I went to school at Cal Poly Pomona, go Broncos. I got my degree in business marketing, but also minored in gender, ethnic, and multicultural studies.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, I'll go into advertising because I'll get paid to tell stories on behalf of brands.
Incredible.
And I did that. I'm still kind of doing that freelancing, but now we get to tell our own creative stories with the collaborators that we get to choose, you know, who we get to work with, whether it's brands or individuals. For Visionary Media Labs, as long as they're aligned with, you know, what we're all trying to do and doing good in the world. And, you know, representation as well is a big part of that in the queer community. Yeah. So, now just storytelling our own way.
I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Geri-Lynn, how about you?
I think I'm a lifelong storyteller, really. In college, I mean, I studied similarly. I did religious studies, feminist studies, and that's a lot of storytelling.
Yeah.
But I think as a therapist, something that I've learned too is looking into people's stories and what they say about themselves. Yeah. And so in LA, you see a lot of therapists who have come from a creative background and still work in creative stuff. Absolutely. And so I feel very comfortable in talking about people's stories, and it goes into all of the creative work that we do together and individually.
Yep. And through styling, it's like, what story do you want to tell today with the way that you're expressing yourself?
Absolutely.
I've heard this thing of like, oh, well, what do you feel like wearing today? You should ask yourself, how do you want to feel today? Right? Did you tell me that? Did I read that somewhere?
Probably.
Yeah. It was from Geri-Lynn's brain that you heard it. That's amazing.
It was probably from the intro.
No, in the shower when you were like, oh my god, that was such a beautiful thought. Wow. I'm like,
so original.
So truly, it's amazing. I did want to ask, how do you feel like psychology and styling kind of work together?
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the way you feel about yourself reflects on the outside.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
I think when you're not feeling great about yourself, that's going to reflect in how you dress.
Yeah.
And I think the more authentically people dress and feel like themselves, like forget the trends. Trends are great. If you like a trend, go with the trend because you like it, not just because it's a trend.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think it's about how you feel in the clothing that you're wearing and self-expression. I think being queer, like that's a huge part of the community is seeing that expression outwardly. And so clothing is just one aspect of that.
And I know that Femini Rising does have a big focus on styling in queer culture and femininity. How do you guys feel like that kind of came to be? How did you kind of find that brand?
You know, we both really love fashion. I think we come at it from different lenses, a lot of times quite literally with being a photographer.
Yeah. Okay, so the lore behind Femini Rising.
Please.
I am a Gemini rising, and Geri-Lynn is a Gemini moon.
So sad.
So together we make Femini Rising.
Yeah, you do.
And it was like before we had even moved in together, I was like jotting down names for our collective creative project that I thought. I was like, wait, there's something with Gemini. There's something with Gemini. I was like, wait, Fem and I. Gemini, Femini Rising. And then we did it. I was so excited when I like wrote it down and then I checked it and it wasn't taken. I was like, we gotta trademark this.
The immediate trademark is so real.
Well, you know, No,
It is LA.
You know, the girls, gays, and theys love astrology. Not that we don't also work with allies. We love our allies.
Thank you. We try. Straights against hate, as Dasha likes to say.
So yeah, we came up with the name, and it started out as fashion, travel, and community. And lately we've been leaning more into fashion. Excited about Fashion Week coming up soon. We'll be traveling to New York for Fashion Week. We're doing some shooting there. Hopefully attending the Dapper Q fashion show, which is a queer-owned brand that uplifts queer stylists and models.
That's so sick.
They have books out about different queer folks in fashion and how that's being represented in our community. But yeah, fashion is our big focus right now that we're leaning into. But
I really love self-expression. I think is a huge part of it. I think as queer people, you always feel a little bit on the outside of things. And I think as we've gotten older and kind of grown together as a couple, that's been really integral to express ourselves as we see fit and to share that and help other people do the same.
How do you feel like your creative lives as individuals have grown as you guys have kind of created these new endeavors together?
So much. I mean we dabbled in creativity on our own, but I think together just having a vision and finding different ways to execute those things. I mean, it's kind of like a mind meld of sorts.
That's exactly what going through Visionary Media Lab's website earlier today, I really felt the same way. I was like, it's really amazing the way that you guys have both figured out a way to bring all of your talents together in one beautiful and hopeful, supportive business idea that allows you to kind of let all of your creativity live and flow. And I think that's really beautiful. And not a lot of people get to do that these days. And that's what being a creative success is, everybody. So take notes. But how did we begin doing photography, Alla? Tell us.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've always been the friend in the group who's like, hey, let's take a photo. And then the running joke is that I never send them.
Oh,
so, like,
tragedy.
hold them hostage.
Tragedy.
Which, like, I also do stand-up. That's another one of the hats. That's a whole bit of holding people's photos hostage. But when I got into photography professionally, I obviously have a contract of I'll deliver 14 business days. I've always loved to do it just, you know, casually. And then I went freelance for my advertising job, which allowed me to have more time and creative freedom, and photography has always been a passion. And one of our really good friends, shout out to Lara, actually gifted me my first camera.
Oh my gosh,
so
that's so lovely.
Yeah, and I just started shooting on that and learning self-taught. Was very fortunate to have some amazing mentors. Like one of the guys I met just shooting one day at Venice Beach, and I asked this guy, Michael, on the street, total stranger, I was like, you have a camera, what are you shooting with? And this was 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And we're still friends, we still shoot together. I hang out with him and his wife. So, you know, the photography community has been really amazing. I always say community over competition. We all have different goals. We all have different things that we like to shoot. Like my niches are fashion, portrait, and automotive. My dad and I have a 66 Lincoln Continental convertible, which I use as a prop car for a lot of our projects with photography and directing music videos that
my gosh.
Geri-Lynn then styles. So again,
That's
it's like
so cool.
two sides of the same coin, and our things that we do are very complementary, which we've been really lucky.
That's amazing. We're trying to get Zach and I in the Lincoln Continental for our wedding invitation, engagement photos. So we'll see. I'm excited. But stylistically, Geri-Lynn, I know that recently you had a very exciting styling moment with our girl, Hilary Duff. Please tell us more.
Okay, I'm a millennial.
Like, how we just start with that?
Hilary Duff was such a huge part of, you know, childhood. I mean, growing up with the Disney Channel and just kind of like watching her not only on TV, but kind of growing up with her is such a big moment. So when she was coming out with new music, I was very excited. So excited.
I love
and like you can go a lot of ways when you're styling for a concert. You can go like, especially for an artist that's been around for like 20 plus years.
Yeah.
You can go like way back. You can go like metamorphosis back and like do like early 2000s style or more recent whatever. There's always the album life. But I was very supportive with my endeavors, and I was like, I need to get up there.
Is that like a thing she does?
She does.
Okay.
So I try to make my wife's dreams come true, as everyone
That's
should.
beautiful.
You do, and you do.
and you do.
This is what dreams are made of.
This is what dreams are made of.
Back to Geri-Lynn.
No, sorry. Okay. So you're preparing for the Hilary Duff concert.
Yeah, so we went to see her in Vegas in February, actually, and we had bought tickets and were there and the whole thing. And at that time, she was just doing the Small Rooms, Big Nerves tour, which is very small stages. Much smaller than she's ever done before. I mean, granted, she hasn't toured in over 10 years. Yeah. So this was a pretty big deal. And then I was like, we need to see her again. So we're actually going to go see her in July.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
I won tickets for this concert at the El Rey.
This is just luck on luck on luck.
Oh, I got so much luck. It's luck not even funny. I saw the advertisement, which, you know, they put up the little reel and it's like, enter to win. And I'm like, okay, I'll enter. I'll enter both of us in and see if we win. Yeah, right. And then I forgot about it, as one does. You like, enter and forget. And then I get this email like the week before that's like, you've won tickets. And I was like, no freaking way.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, oh, it's like down the street from where we live. And I was like, what?
Walking distance.
Walking distance.
What?
At the El Rey.
That's crazy.
So I was like, this is my chance. This is my chance. I'm like, we're getting there early.
Yeah.
Alla made several different signs because my handwriting is atrocious.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's really cute.
So she made the sign. I made sure it would fold up into like a crossbody bag.
Oh my god, what did it say?
It said, I know the dance.
Yeah,
Simple.
you do.
Simple,
but
I
effective.
practiced. I've been practicing for months because I thought one of these concerts I can try, right?
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
I gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Like, who knows who she'll pull up.
Mm-hmm.
So we got there several hours early. We're like 20-something in line for this concert that we got for free. I see all the influencers in the other line and I'm like...
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, oh, they're definitely going to be at the front. No, all the influencers are on the sides, like totally far away from the front of the stage. And I'm like right behind a guy who's in front of the barricade. And I'm like, okay, this is my shot.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
the security guards
Yeah,
see me.
yeah.
I'm practicing
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah,
little,
yeah.
like, tiny space. I like have the sign in my bag, like ready to go. So she comes out and starts to say, like, I'm gonna, like, I need some help with this next one. I know exactly what it is. Immediately, I'm like, me. So she starts singing the song in points, but then has to finish the song because that's when the dance is. Wanders off to the side at the end, like, oh, pretends to do it, like, I don't know. Like, I know the bit. Okay, so I'm waiting. I'm, like, here with the sign
ready.
the whole time. The whole song. I'm just, like, singing
I
along.
still know.
Yep.
Don't worry.
I'm recording her the whole time. I was like,
just dancing
I
with
need
the
to
song.
get the BTS.
Okay,
of
videographer.
all of this happening.
That
It's
footage
like a-
was crazy, though.
It was crazy.
Did you go up, too?
No.
Where was that footage from?
That was from everybody who was filming in the audience.
Including our friend Manda, who's also singer-songwriter, amazing pop star in her own right, was working the event and has a video from the very back that she sent us and was like, that's my friend.
Sparkly shirt. Glasses, sparkly shirt. Okay, this might take a minute. Hi. Oh my god, that's my friend! That's my friend! You do the assignment tonight. White fruits? Oh my god, yes! Okay.
Oh my god.
That's my friend.
Hilary Duff fans are so nice.
That's
Shout out
insane.
to all of her fans because in line after the show they were coming up being like, I've got a video of you.
Oh my
Do
God.
you want it? People online were like contacting us when they saw our video and were like, I have more videos of you. I'm like, oh, you guys are so nice. So
This
she
sounds
points
so
at me and I'm like, okay, I'm going. So I'm like running up the side of the stage.
Security's not stopping you. They're
No,
like,
they're
she's
guiding
They're
her.
guiding. They're like this
lights.
way, this way.
Yeah.
Down the side
Oh my
of the
god,
stage.
you're one less
Never-
lonely girl.
Yeah, and like I'm going.
For Hilary Duff, that's so beautiful.
That's so funny.
You were Hilary Duff's Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So for this piece, which could not have been planned any better, because I've been studying her style for months.
Yeah.
I've been like, okay, I know the kind of outfits that she wears on stage. I'm looking at the boots. I've been like looking at her stylists are great. I just think it's so mature. It's so on point. It's girly. It's fun.
Okay, so you're running up the stairs. You're sprinting.
I'm running up
You're
the
sprinting up
stairs.
the stairs.
And I kind of realized before we were there that we were wearing something very similar.
Yeah.
No, and I got up there. I wasn't thinking anything of it. And she immediately starts commenting on what I'm wearing. She goes, oh, you're beautiful. Are we twins? And I'm like, did Hilary Duff just say we were like twins?
It's funny because when I first saw the video, I didn't know who was Hilary Duff.
Oh, wow, I'm old.
Well, 'cause from the far away, I
but
literally...
mean, like you guys.
No, like I genuinely, I was like, oh yeah, who?
Around the same height.
Yeah, height, hair, and I was like, oh. And then it zoomed in and I was like, oh wow. And, oh my god, that's Geri-Lynn! There was several moments of clarity there. Okay, so she says that you're her twin.
So she says I'm her twin. She's like, sparkly jeans. And then I turned around because I'm like just trying to find a place to put the sign down.
Yeah.
I like try and be cool. You know,
yeah.
I've already been standing there a minute.
Yeah.
I already hugged her. I'm like, she's not going to say anything else, right?
Yeah.
So as she's saying this, as I'm putting the sign down, and she's like, white boots? Yes. I'm like, okay, I can die happy. Like, she has told me, blessed me with the twins, I'm good. Like, just to get such a huge compliment, because what a dream. Like, really, to have someone that you've looked up to from childhood to be on stage with her, and for her to recognize the hard work that you've put in is just wild. Like, I'll never forget it.
And it was her first concert.
It was my first concert.
Full circle.
Oh, that's a whole story.
You do the abridged.
When I was, I'm from Sacramento. I saw her in 2004.
Not this wasn't your first concert. Hilary Duff was your first concert.
Hilary Duff was the first concert I
12?
ever went to. I was like 12 in 2004, something like that. And my mom took me, and we were in like the very top, like nosebleed seats. Like, I'm pretty sure there was like a pole in the way or something. And, I'm singing my heart out as a kid. And this woman, turns around and basically tells me to stop singing.
No!
Yeah, and
No.
I know, it's heartbreaking. And so I've always been very careful about, like, singing at concerts because it's so me. It's so... that was part of the reason I was like so excited to see her is because it's like, I get a better moment with this. Yeah. And I thought it couldn't get any better than going to Vegas. And then we got free tickets, and I got to be on stage and get that compliment. I'm like, done.
Oh my God. And the fact that it just also happens to be that you were a stylist and that you psychologically analyzed her and her styling for a very long time. And that was also like just the craziest advertising where I was like, damn, if you need a vibe setter, you got it.
Well, the boys were asking for it because, the gay boys who are very, very big Hilary Duff fans, it's like a lot of gay boys and women who are at the concert. So the boys were in the comments like, hey, can you do a look for men? Yeah. And so
I did that video recently. And actually it's got, because usually Femini leans itself more towards queer women. I mean, everyone is welcome. Yeah. But it just lends itself to queer women. And we actually got quite a big male response from that.
She did a whole really nice mood board, walk through the mood board. There was some Connor story with the high neck and the cape. It was beautiful.
Okay, Connor stories. Another person who's been on this podcast, Carly, who is Tom Hanks' niece, was in the Hilary Duff movie. No, the girl who does the la 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 la.
Raise your voice.
Yeah. So it all comes full circle. Wow. The podcast has everyone.
Everyone's connected by
We're all here.
People.
Exactly. The 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
right. Or 1 degree of Hilary Duff.
The 1 degree of Hilary Duff. Wow, we've created a new one. Hilary, the things that you do. That's amazing. Well, okay, so that's incredible. Everybody, please go follow Geri-Lynn and Alla to see all of this individually, all of their styling and photography things. Femini Rising, that is an Instagram as well as a website.
Yes.
Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Visionary Media Labs, that is a website. Do we have socials for that as well?
We do, but they're not.
You're going to go to the website. Yeah, you are. And you're going to go to the website.
It's kind of like the business container of all the things that we do. It's the LLC.
It literally is so cool that it just brings it all together. And there's so many artists. There's so many artists out here. I see you that are like, I wish I had someone to brand me, to help me figure out what to wear, where to go, what to music video, what am I reeling, what's on my social media, what is in my captions.
Yep.
We got you.
All the things.
They do literally all of it.
Yeah, I used to work for VaynerMedia, which is like the advertising agency that is essentially a social media boot camp for brands. So I worked on the Ray-Ban Meta campaign, which is, the smart glasses.
I have some. I have some.
Yeah, I drank my own Kool-Aid. I got a pair, and then I started using them for content creation and our own stuff, and then things we do with the creatives that we assist.
Yeah, so. And that's amazing. Yeah. I love that. My final question for you two, individually, please. What is a piece of advice that you guys have for young and up and coming artists of the world?
Don't quit what you're doing matters, and it's so important, and there's somebody watching at home that's gonna see that reel. Even if you think, oh, it only got 100 views, there's somebody at home that saw that and was like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel seen
Yeah.
by you putting your stuff out there.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially if you're part of a marginalized community, however many things that you have in your identity, you just show up as your full self, and the people who are going to appreciate that, they'll find you.
Exactly.
So just keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
I would say, to add on to that, learn how to say no to the things that aren't serving you.
Big.
Because there's so many people I talk to that are like, I wouldn't have done this, or this had I listened to myself.
Yeah.
And I think the more authentic you are in that and learning when to say no, you learn what to say yes to when you know how to say no.
That was so beautiful. Both of you are so beautiful. Thank you so much for coming on. This is so amazing. Everyone, go follow Alla and Geri-Lynn and all of their social media. It's all in the link down below.
Thank you.
See you soon. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Are you PMSing?